What is good, y'all boys? Clip Ganger don't bang. I'm back, and last night we played the Phoenix Suns in Phoenix. You know, number one team in the West. Day after, we just beat the number two team in the West. Um, it's been a tough, stretch these past few games. Played some good teams. You know how the NBA does this with their schedule. It's nothing new. They give us like 1 day rest after a 7 game series last playoffs, which is fucking crazy. But you know, at least we got the Rockets twice, and then the sorry ass Lakers to finish off this month. So, yeah, I mean, we should take care of business the rest of the way. But I mean, tonight. Let's talk about tonight. It was a hard fought battle. We were in it until honestly there's like a minute left in the game. These people had really good games. They come to mind. Marcus Morris. He was just doing his thing. You know what I mean? We all know his shot selection doesn't look the prettiest, but he's a tough shot maker. You can really tell he's always had these moves in his bag, but you could tell Marcus Morris has been working really hard and expanding his game and just like adding different stuff to his bag. I mean, he's gonna be key once everybody's healthy because he's just that ideal power forward you want. You know, he could take the tough shots or he could just spot up and shoot, play D or whatever. You know, Marcus Morris, he's a dog. Yeah, and Zubac, he did his thing, got a double, I believe. You know, he's been playing better as of late, which we like to see from him because, it's about time that he starts taking the next step. And also, Nick Batum doing his thing, off that pretty shot he has, the catch and shoot. He just flings it as soon as he catches it. Nick Batum, he did his thing. Rocco, people like that. Yeah, we'll get into stats too. I have all the stats pulled up. We'll get into his box score. But overall, I mean, it was a good game. The Suns, they're a tough team. They got the point guard, CP3. Top 5 point guard of all time. You know what I mean? Clipper legend. Devin Booker. He's a tough guard. Of course. He's one of the nicest guards in the NBA. The Suns, they're a pretty solid team. Mikal Bridges, Ayton. But no, we hung tough the whole way. And, so you can't win all of them, but it's all good because obviously with the fully healthy team, we're winning this game by a decent margin. But anyways, let's get into the stats. All right, so we rolled out with Reggie at the 1, T-Man at the 2, Morris at the 3, Batum at the 4, and Zubac at 5. All right, so our starting point guard, Reggie, Reginald, Sean Jackson. He played 37 minutes out there. He played the most minutes. He's one of our leaders right now with everyone out. So, I like to see some minutes allocated towards the young guys. But it's cool. Reggie went 7 of 26, 0 for 8 from 3. It's definitely one of those games for him. He's had less of them as the years go by with the Clippers. I remember he used to have like some crazy games like this, back when he first joined us. But he's been getting a little bit more consistent. But 7 of 26 tonight, that's absolutely horrible. 8 assists is nice to see. I like to see he's been getting more assists lately, but Reggie, he's He's the veteran, and he's been the main guy for a while and been holding it down, so you can't get mad at him for having one bad off game. We aren't Laker fans, you know what I mean? So we don't switch on our players after one game. But yeah, no, it's all good. Shit happens, you know. He's not always these games are few and far between. He'll be back. It's all good. T-Man, he didn't really do much of anything tonight besides, the defense and whatnot. Which at least, we have guys that hustle if they're not scoring that night, if it's not their best night scoring. We have guys that hustle like T-Man, He's not just going to lay down and just lay down on defense if he's not scoring on offense. Marcus Morris, 10 of 17, 3 of 6 from 3. Beautiful. 23 points, 4 boards, 1 assist. Beautiful. Marcus Morris, shout out to him. You're a dog. Nick Batum, 4 of 8 from behind the arc, 7 of 14. 50% from the field, 7 boards, 18 points. Solid. Really solid game. You know what I mean? Nick Batum. He's just that smart veteran guy out there. Zubac. Yep, I was right. Double-double, 5 assists too, which is nice. It's pretty good to see. I like those. Shout out Big Zoo. Rocco, 3 of 5. 6 points, 8 boards, 2 assists. He's just hustling out there. Rocco's just he's a menace. You know what I mean? He's gonna fight. He's gonna get the loose balls. He's gonna try to dive in, get some steals. You know what I mean? He's a hustle player. It's pretty good too. It's pretty good. I like that addition. Hartenstein, not the best night offensively, but hey, it's all good. Stuff happens. You got 4 rebounds, though. 14 minutes. Not much to say about that. Luke Kennard, he did his thing. Hit some timely shots. 3 of 4 from behind the arc. 4 of 8 from the field. 50% overall. 11 points. 4 assists. I like seeing the 4 assists. Coming off the bench, that's pretty good. Luke's been he's been stepping up a notch, this season compared to last. But Amir Coffey, 25 minutes, he scored 6 points, 0-5 from 3. Slight slump for Amir, but it's fine. Like I said in the last video, though, I'd like to see him split those minutes with Brandon Boston or something, because they play 2 completely different games. Boston's the aggressive one, Coffey more just plays his role. Every now and then he'll score like 20-point game, but I like to see minutes allocated to Boston, because he could even give the main guys a break so they don't get burned out. But yeah, we're just gonna briefly go over the Suns. Ayton, double-double. Not the most efficient night. We could credit that to our defense. Chris Paul, 17 points, which is about his average on the season. 14 assists. He's a point guard. He's gonna do a little weave dribble off the pick and roll and set up his guys, get whatever shot he wants his offense to take. Devin Booker did his thing. Good game from him. He's really good. Bridges did his thing. Looks like a Chris Paul offense stat line because everyone's getting involved. Yeah, 9 boards too from Bridges. It's pretty good. Jay Crowder, just a 3-and-D guy, gets steals and stuff like that. McGee, 4 points or 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 8 points. Cam Johnson, he's pretty nice, but not much else to see. Chris Paul, good game. Same with Booker and Bridges. Pretty solid. number one team for a reason. But yeah, I feel like fully healthy though, man, we're good. We'll wash them. Let's get into his team stats real quick. Field goal percentage, they had the better field goal percentage by a decent margin. Same with 3-point percentage too. They had more free throws. They out-rebounded us. Got more assists than us, of course, because they have CP3. We had 11 steals, which is pretty good. Pretty good. 9 blocks. That's what kept us in the game. Our defense is what kept us in the game. Looking at this, I mean, they killed us points in the paint. They had 58. We had 42. They got us in the fast break. But as you can see, though, we had an 8-point lead early on. Yeah, it's all good, though. It's all good, guys. It's all good. We'll be back. Hopefully, our team gets a little break because we played a lot of games in a short amount of time. So, yeah, comment down below what you think on the vid, on the game, what you think about our upcoming games. But, yeah, take it easy, guys. Clip game, don't bang, signing out. Peace.